I've been a coach now for about a year, and I shared something in my group today that I wanted to jump on here and share with you all. And if you're not familiar with my groups, I do monthly Facebook groups. These groups are motivating, they're informational. I provide tips and recipes, and we provide each other encouragement. We keep each other accountable to our fitness goals, and they're really, really fantastically supportive. I really love these groups, and every month I change it up with the themes, and we have a lot of fun in these groups, and it really helps keep them on their tracks to their goals. It helps me stay on track. And it provides them that support that they might not get, especially when you're trying to do a health and wellness routine and journey from your home, and you're not going to support groups outside your home. So it's a great online support group. So I shared this in the group today. And so what I want to do today is I want to give you three tips on how not to be afraid to be a beginner. Does being a beginner scare you? I know I've been scared many times as a newbie at something. And so that's what I want to talk to you today about. If you're just joining me, I'll reintroduce myself. My name is Debbie Ferran. I am a health and wellness coach with Beachbody. I am the founder of Beyond Fitness, A Taste for Balance. And I help busy moms and dads find balance in their lives through nutrition and fitness to live a less stressful, happier, healthier life. So, 3 tips. Being a beginner is not fun, right? And the reason this came to me today, I'm going to put my eyeballs on, that way I can see what's going on. I can't see. So, being a beginner is not fun. And I've been a beginner, and I'm sure you have. We all have been beginners before. You know, we start out as beginners in our childhood. We are beginner walkers and learners. We go into adulthood. We are beginners in relationships, in our careers, in our jobs. If you're on a health journey, you're a beginner at that. If you've decided to change your eating and you're eating cleaner and healthier, guess what? You're a beginner at that as well. If you have started a new fitness routine, you're a beginner. And even if you have been doing this for quite some time, say you have been eating healthy and you've been doing a fitness routine, a workout program, whatever you want to call it, you've been doing it for quite some time now. So you're like, I'm not a beginner anymore. I guarantee something new has come your way that makes you a beginner. So through all these things in life that you're a beginner, what are the thoughts that go through your head? Some of them are, you're scared. You're intimidated. You aren't sure if you can do this. You start self-doubting yourself. You start questioning your abilities. You know, is this right for me? Can I do this? So the 3 tips that I'm going to provide to you today is something that I kind of thought to myself today. I started a new program a month ago, and I did a new routine in that program today, and I was intimidated by it. I'll tell you, it scared me. I have heard about it, and it scared me. So I wasn't quite sure if I had it in me to do this. And of course, all these things went through my head. I can't do that. I'm too old. I'm not ready for that. I'm not strong enough to do that yet. I have too many other things to do. So every excuse went through my mind to not do it. And then I reminded myself of these 3 tips that I learned a year ago as a beginner, and I applied them to today, and they worked. I got it done. So I want to share them with you. So tip number 1 is you got to jump right in. Whatever it is, whether it's a new career, whether it's a health and fitness journey, whether it's a new relationship, it's scary. Change is scary. You're new at it. You're a beginner. You're a newbie. However you want to word it. Just jump right in. And it's kind of like, I like this analogy, it's kind of like when you're swimming at the springs. You know, you can't just tip that little toe in and ease your way into it, because that water is flipping cold. You have to just jump right in and be done with it. And that's the kind of mindset that you need to have. You've made a commitment, so just jump in and do it. The second one is, you got to give yourself credit. You have to give yourself credit. If you decided you're going to eat healthier and you went a whole week of eating healthy, guys, that's great. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you changed a job and you're at like your 6-month mark, fantastic. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you started a new fitness routine and you made it all the way to the end, even though it wasn't perfect, even though you had to modify some of it, you made it to the end of that 30 minutes. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself where credit is due. And that is going to help you get over that fear, that intimidation of being that beginner. That, hey, I might not have been perfect, but I got it done. I might not be doing this like it's supposed to be, but I'm doing it. Give yourself credit. You deserve it. And then tip number 3 is, don't stay a beginner. Don't stay a beginner. Yes, everybody's a beginner. And, oh, it's hot out here. Yes, everybody's a beginner. And yes, you know, you have to get past a point, but don't stay there. Constantly work towards not being that beginner. Well, I don't want to stay there. You don't want to stay a newbie. You want to become good at it, right? So make that in your mind. Put that in your mind. Set your fears aside. Don't stay as a beginner. Move forward. Do what it takes. Learn all you can do. Give it 120% so that you can go to the next level. That's it. Those are my 3 quick tips on how not to be afraid to be a beginner. We're all beginners. We're all beginners in one form or another. And I was reminded of that today when I myself was a beginner again. I had to face those fears. I had to face that intimidation. And I had to overcome it in order to accomplish what I needed to accomplish. So, guys, everybody's a beginner from the time they're born to today. We all go through it. But it can be intimidating. It can be scary. And hopefully those 3 tips, those quick little 3 tips, can help you overcome just a little bit of that fear and intimidation. So if you're catching the video, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Give a like, give some hearts, share it with your friends if you think it's going to help somebody. And then if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you watching. My name is Debbie Ferran. I am a health and wellness coach with Beachbody, and I help busy moms and dads find balance in their lives through nutrition and fitness so that they can live a less stressful and happier life. And guys, I am going to get out of here because it's open house. Do you like going to open house? Open house it's nice to meet the teachers and it's nice to see what's going on. But honestly, I've been doing open houses now for 27 years. Give or take a year or 2. Yeah, it's getting old. But I will do it for my CJ as you would for yours. So I've got to go get ready to go to open house. Don't let things scare you and intimidate you. We all have to start somewhere. Till next time, guys.